Our group asked two questions that guided us throughout our project. What is the meaning of education, and what is wrong with our current high schools? We thought deep about what schools are, and eventually our team arrived at the conclusion that institutional educations are supposed to provide students with the skills necessary to thrive in life, the aspirations essential to providing direction, and the opportunities to discover the world around them. This is a stark contrast to what's seen in today's schools. More than half of students in the United States report feeling bored on an average school day. In today's schools, there's a lack of focus on non-cognitive and metacognitive skills. Success in life after college is heavily influenced by cognitive abilities. In addition, an increase in independent learning will likely mean that most of the learning occurs online. Finally, classrooms are changing shape literally. Many new schools across the country and the world are building classrooms that have movable furniture and walls, allowing for flexibility. The challenges of the future will be on a scale and complexity unlike anything humanity has ever seen before, and having skills developed will be very helpful. Classrooms are transforming in both form and purpose. The traditional notion of learning in class and doing work at home is being challenged by the idea of a flipped classroom.
Our campus will be flexible, fun, eco-friendly, and supportive of school culture. Much of the education will take place in the MLR, which stands for Multimodal Learning Room. These rooms are focused on individuality and flexibility. They feature a myriad of furniture arrangements, from tables and chairs to couches, even floor mats. In addition, MLRs have mobile soundproof walls, allowing for a room to be divided according to the needs of its users. The large building in the center is known as the Multiple Activities Building, abbreviated MAB. The MAB, in its most basic configuration, looks like a gymnasium. However, the reason why this is known as MAB is because of the building's flexibility. The MAB can be divided into multiple sectors using giant walls. These sectors allow the MAB to simultaneously host a variety of performances, exhibitions, and seminars. We believe that students should pursue their passions, but we understand that not everyone has access to such opportunities. Therefore, the Discovery Center exists to give each student a pathway to explore the world around them. The Discovery Center has dedicated zones for science, technology, art, and music, along with a traditional recreation room. Because we want students to have access to outside programs and internships, we also included the Student Development Center for opportunities to explore academic, career, or extracurricular activities. Of course, this would be via a one-on-one appointment with a professional. When going outside spaces, there's a large plaza and 4 grassy fields in the front of the school. These spaces can be used for anything, including learning. In fact, we were thinking of collecting some inoperative train coaches and airplane fuselages and repurposing them as learning spaces. We also are planning to plant some trees around the fields to add shade.
The campus flexibility allows the building to become part of the school culture. The MAB accommodates many different types of events. The grassy fields can be used for performance or for sport. Our desire to provide practical opportunities will ultimately lead to interesting and important on-campus presentations to potential sponsors. We are committed to environmental friendliness and energy efficiency, which is reflected in our school. The buildings will all be built with precast concrete, which is energy efficient and very durable. Solar panels will heat water and provide electricity to our students. One aspect that we most heavily embrace is our green roofs, which will reduce energy usage and improve the air quality around our school. We'll also have a community garden, which teaches students about sustainable agricultural practices, very applicable in the real world. Recycling and conservation will be reiterated throughout the campus throughout the form of school policies and posters, and will eventually become integrated within the school culture itself.
There are 3 words that define our educational model: individual, modern, and cognitive. We believe that students should learn at their own pace. These beliefs are reflected in our campus, especially in the learning space flexibility. We believe that an education of the future will be heavily infused with technology. We will continue to build off the trends for today by providing every student with a laptop. What will set us apart is the amount of learning that happens online. We envision cloud classes, where skill developments and assessments occur on the internet. By making a class online, we can personalize it for a student and make it available to a larger group. Another effect of digitalized learning is lesson needs for traditional classrooms. Why have a history classroom when history can be learned anywhere on campus?
Another key aspect of our school is project-based learning. Today, many companies, particularly those in STEM fields, work through projects. But by modeling real-world companies, our school will be preparing students for these careers. As the saying goes, with freedom comes responsibility. Our experiences have taught us that freedom can backfire when students lack habits of success. This is why we decided to incorporate non-cognitive and metacognitive skills into our curriculum. Non-cognitive skills are skills that are classified as behavioral, while metacognitive pertain more to goals. We believe our school can inspire and transform students into self-motivated learners and leaders. We believe our students will be able to meet and exceed the challenges of the future. This concludes our video presentation. Thank you for listening.